Shinu, you also organizer, you please record the meeting. Okay. I think everybody got the mail regarding the software installation and all those things. If anybody pending, please let me know. Okay. Yesterday we were discussing about the Analysis Studio. Just we discussed how the multi-dimensional modeling can work out, how we need to do the drill down and drill up, right? So we'll go for the clear picture of all the Analysis Studio. Okay. Please mute everybody.
Sorry.
Okay. So yesterday we were discussing about the DMR package. Please click once again while you are opening the Analysis Studio. Same thing. It will give you the blank analysis or default analysis is your wish. If it is a blank analysis, rows and columns also will be empty. It's your response to select which one is row and which one is column. Just I'm selecting the rows. I mean blank analysis. I will drag and drop now. As I told you, use several things. You can drag and drop the product here and time into the columns. And you can check any of the measure. Say, for example, revenue and all this. See now, if you want quantity here, you can just drag and drop and replace. So the quantity will work out. I want all the measures to be shown in the columns. Say, for example, 2004, I want to see the revenue, quantity, unit cost, unit price. How to do that? Because when I'm dragging, it is replacing the measure. But I want to see all the measures at one shot. Anybody, can you please tell me how can we achieve that one? I want to see, say, for example, if you drag and drop in the intersection point, it is taking the quantity value, right? But I want revenue, quantity, gas margin and profit and everything. How to do that? So for doing like this, see entire sales fact, right? You take it, right? and you just add one by one in the, say here also, see like this. In the column, right, you can add like this. So now you see 2004 revenue value and 2005 revenue value. So just cancel it, it's taking longer. So just drag and sales revenue, revenue, quantity, and gross margin, gross profit. All those things you selected, and you just drag and you just leave it. So now what will happen is, it is coming as a column. It is not like an intersection, right? So that you can see all the things. So whenever you want multiple measures, you don't drag and drop in the intersection point. You take it as a column wise. Then obviously in the column you can show n number of columns. So 2004, these 4 measures will be shown in a column wise. Then you will get whatever the requirement you are having. Normally it is required for the users to see the measures side by side. It's taking some time to populate. See this one, 2004 revenue, quantity, gross profit, and margin. But if you see the intersection point, nothing will be there. Okay, so it, because it is coming as a column wise. See that everything is there now. All these 4 columns for each year will be there. So for example, if I want to see 2006 quarter 1, so what do you need to do? The next level, right? Right click and drill down. So the next level, so quarter 1 how much, quarter 2 how much, quarter 3 how much, the revenue value and quantity value and gross profit value will be distributed. So 2006 revenue is a 500,382 for camping equipment. But once you dig into the quarter 1, so it obviously will be distributed according to your means requirement. So you can drill down and drill up as I showed yesterday. Right click and drill down, and right click and drill up. So whatever the things is available here for 2006, drill down. The first is year, next is quarter, next is month, right? So I'm just drilling down. So if you click double click also, it is indirectly meaning is drill down. And if you want drill up, right click and drill up. Okay, please remember, whenever you selected the quarter level right here, it is again hitting the database. Please remember, it's very, very important point. This is the basic difference between Analysis Studio and Power Play Studio. In Analysis Studio, what is happening? Every time whenever you selected the quantity here or something, again the query is going and hitting the database and retrieving the records. That means it's a live action. So because, see now, there's a 0th quarter is nothing, first quarter, second quarter, 2006, third quarter and fourth quarter. And what is the total year, 2006, right? And fourth quarter, if you want, drill down, that means just go drill down. So it may be November, December, October, November and December, right? Fourth quarter. So those information will come for revenue, quantity and gross profit. See now, December value, November values, October values for fourth quarter, like this. These are the summarization, these are the normal values. Okay, any questions here? Like this you can go anyhow. So you can see here I am taking time on. So I want everything in the top level. You can go drill up or you directly take the time all values. That means year will come. And also here, if you want only one particular thing's quantity, you can select, because once you drag into the column, it is available as the context area. You can select one of the measure. It's your wish. So whenever you are selecting, that time the query is fighting against the database, and retrieve the records. That's the reason why it is always live. It is going and hitting the database. Okay. This is the 2004, 5, 6, and 7, and for all the years. Any questions apart from this? Okay.
No question.
Yeah. The next one is one by one we'll go ahead. So here also you can go ahead. So these things we'll discuss. Sorting. For example, 2004. Okay, here anyhow I will come. I think we discussed this filter and top or bottom, right? What do you mean by suppression? I think I told you in a Query Studio also, but anyhow I will explain you now. Say 2004, double click it. So it will go to the quarter level, right? And you want to see suppression means if entire column or entire row, if it is a 0 or blank or which is meaningless for you, those records you don't need to see, right? You don't need to analyze it if it is a blank. For example, for mounting equipment, all the values are blank. That means you don't need to analyze this type of things. Say in the real time there are 120 products are there here, and in the 120 products there are 30 products, blank values are there. So instead of showing this 120 products, that 30 products I can hide it, right? So for that such type of incidents, so you can go ahead and do the suppression. Do you want the suppression on row wise or column wise? Row wise means it will check like this. So if any one of the value is present, then it will not hide that one. It will come. So for example, here mountaineering equipment, quantity, all values are there here. This value also present. Then it will not hide. But here everything is blank. That is the reason why it will hide. Okay, let me go ahead and show you suppression by rows only. Rows means it will check like this. Mounting equipment will be gone. That means it will be hidden. It will be checking row wise now. But here if you are observing 0, entire column is 0. But I am not checking column wise because I told suppression by zeros, row wise. So that is hidden, and then it is showing you whichever are having the records, right? So now if I am taking only column wise, suppression rows only and columns only. I am taking only columns. So columns means 0th gone, but mounting equipment came here because it's not concentrating on the thing, because it will treat like this 1. So this value is there, this value is there, and if it is not value also no problem, because it is checking column wise. So now if I am taking the both column and rows, then both will be hidden. See this. So it will check column wise, so 0 is gone. It will check row wise, then mounting equipment gone. So that is what suppression. Suppression means it will hide the rows. If it is a row wise, it will check each row. If all the entire row is 0, then or entire row is blank, then only that particular row will be hidden. The next one. So that is what here. And sorting, so you just select the one and you just sort it. So product all, you want ascending order by measure. Which measure? Quantity measure, right? You can select like. So now golfing equipment will come top. See? And also the suppression is already applied. That's the reason why zeros are there. So this is how you can add the sorting, descending order, all those things. What is the subtotals? Subtotals means if, for example, if here only two dimensions are there, right? If you think the third dimension also present, maybe now it is not there, but anyhow, I'm dragging the same time dimension as the third dimension. If you are having third dimension, you can drag into the rows or column, right? Then obviously the subtotals will be calculated. So it will show you now. Just let me. Oh, why this much time? So just select the all years here. Actually, if there is a third dimension, then it's a meaningful actually. So for example, golf equipment is there. Then if it is a country here, then what will happen? Golf equipment for India, what is the subtotal? For Australia, what is the subtotal? So overall total, how much? If it is the third dimension is present, then it will be meaningful. But anyhow, in the Power Play Studio also that example will be there also. So I'm just dragging here. You see now, golf equipment 2004, 5, 6, 7. What is the total? Subtotal. Mounting equipment, what is the total? And outdoor production, what is the total? Subtotals, these are all. And finally, what is the entire total? This is the product all. For all the products, 2004 this much, 2005 this much, like this. These are the overall totals. So subtotal means each dimension. But please remember, here I dragged the year only 2 times. So that's not the meaningful actually. If it is a country, then it will be meaningful, or some other things is meaningful. Okay. But anyhow, subtotal is nothing but this one. So each one, it will be added as one more total. Mounting equipment, what is the total? Outdoor production, what is the total? Like this. So if you want, see here, this is the time, all right. If you want to if you want filter, top, bottom, sort, all those things, you know. So now I just want to delete this one here. Done. Right now, this is the things actually you had. This is the subtotal. Now, for example, quantity, what you are using, this is the total. But I don't want total. I want maybe average. Now just check it out below. This is the average of thing. And okay, if you don't want average, you want some other things. Maximum value of working. Why is not selected? One second. Just select the quantity and go ahead here. Why it is summary one? It's not change. Okay, average. And click OK. One second, just delete it. Default aggregation is automatically. Yeah, you see this. So average of all these things will be created here. So like this. For example, golf equipment, mounting equipment, like this. Row wise means you just select here and you go ahead here and you take the average. So row wise average you want, means column wise. For 2004, what is the average? So here. See now, this one, this one, this one, this one, average this is, totally this is. And this one is 2004, 5, 6, 7. What is the camping equipment values? These 4 values, average it will put here, and overall value. Same thing, these 4 values and overall value. So like this you can add average and anything whatever you want. So this is 2004, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, and if you go ahead here, you can see that maximum, minimum or median, variance, all those things. So you can select like this. Right? Any questions here? So like this, you can add variance, average, total, if you want any other things. So if you don't want, you can go ahead and select it and then delete it. So like that, you can do whatever the aggregation function of those things. For example, if I want to add some calculation, 2004 and 5 I want, so then go for here, calculation, it will automatically give you. Okay, what is the percentage of difference between 2004 and 5? If I click it, so this minus this by this, so minus 15.78%. And if you want to rename it, this is the percentage. So use the default name is that, this is the percentage. Simple. So like this 2004 minus 5 by 2004, something like that. So this is a percentage of things. Now again this calculation, if you want to do something else calculation, if you don't want percentage difference or something, if you want ranking, arithmetic functions you want. Okay, whether you want additions, subtractions, multiplications, divisions and power and all those things, you can use that. Okay, so those are the next things actually, 2004 and 5. And these are the calculations. Say for example, if you are taking 2004 only and then rank of 2004 if you want. So you don't need to write any expression, just select it. So this is the first rank and second rank and third rank and fourth rank and fifth rank. Okay, this is what rank. So delete it. And you can rename it in a proper manner.
Sir, from where these values will get it, like?
Yes, please go ahead.
From where we'll get these values, sir? 2004, the below values, 2005, these values, 2006, these values. So from where we'll get, these are the default values or the report values? We need to drag from any other table.
No. This is what we did, right? I mean, in the while we are doing the multi-dimensional modeling, DMR package we have created, right? Framework manager.
Yes, sir.
DMR, right? We have dragged the product type code, all those things, right? Here, product type, product line code, product type code, product name, or something like that. We dragged, right?
Yeah.
That value is here.
Okay.
So in the framework manager, while we are creating the DMR model, what we did, I dragged the country code and the state code or something, right? So those
Yes,
values, that query is going and hitting the database and retrieving the records. So it's not default values, it is going and hitting the database. If it is a DB2 database, it is going and then taking the data. So this model we have created in the framework manager, dimensional modeling package. Okay?
Okay, sir.
This is what we did in the DMR package. Please go through the DMR package creation. So that package, how we have to analyze, it is available in the analysis tool. Right.
Thank
the
you,
next one is, you can do anything for this one. So like this, if you do the round off, total, absolute total, all those things. And if you're expecting the chart for this chart, this is the cross tab, and then you are expecting the chart. Say golf equipment 2004, this is the value. See now this. For example, if I double click here, what will happen? 2004, the next level it will go. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, all those things. See, Q1, Q2. For example, if I double click, what will happen? It will go to the next level and see the chart automatically. See, January and February, March. If you want to go up, what do you need to do? You can select here, right, column wise. Then you can directly select the time all. So obviously it will go to the top level once again. And if you want only camping equipment level, you select only camping equipment. So anything you can shift, whatever the things you want. So this is the things you can take whatever the level and wherever you want. So if you want only 2006 level and the Q1, Q2, all those things, you can select. Just see this one. This is the 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you want to go up, and then yes, I can always do it. Okay. Here also you can select. And if you want only December and those things, if you want to see. See this. So this is how you can go any level of thing. Say for example, if the user is expecting to see both the things, they want to see crosstab parallelly chart. So if you select the crosstab, only they will go for crosstab for this level. But they want to see the chart also, only chart, this. But they want to see all the things, crosstab and chart. So then these things. See like this. For example, here, if you change something, okay, I want product all for the only fourth quarter. Then obviously it will change both the things. It's not only changing the chart as well as changing the crosstab. So it will impact for both the things. So now I am expecting all the products for fourth quarter. Just check it out. See now, outdoor protection, golfing equipment, mounting equipment, personal accessories for fourth quarter only. For example, if you want only mounting equipment, you can select like this, or you can double click here also, it will happen same thing. Double click means it will automatically populate mounting equipment. Say this. Okay. So if you change here, I want only rope under rope, what are the products are there? If you change here or here or here, anywhere it is the same thing. It will impact all the things. See this. See, anything wherever you are changing. Say for example, if you want drill up here, you can do that. Only December means Q4 will come, right? So obviously, if you do here or here or here, anywhere, it will impact you the same. Okay. For example, if you see this one, right, December or something, you can here also you can see that. If you double click it, it will go inside. If it is really the quarter level, and you can see here also. So anything is fine for you. Okay. The next one is, for example, this one you are taking as a bar chart, right? If you want all the things. Pie chart or bar chart, column chart, anything, 100% style. Say for example, the column chart now we are using. So if I want bar chart standard one, you can see the pie chart standard chart. See, if you drill down also, it will go here. 2005, right? Tuskegee, you can see that only that particular things, and you can see that see like this, and you can see the top level product house. Automatically it will change. So this is how you just go ahead here. Oh, it's working right now. Now, for example, if the goal equipment is here, I want here in the column. So you can swipe it, rows into columns and columns into rows. See this? Goal equipment came here and columns here. If you want to swipe once again, this is the swipe the rows and columns. And here there are different type of chart. If you want the area chart and the 3D axis, yes, you can see it. So any chart, any place, see like this you can, and show values on the chart also. You can show it. If you don't want values, it will be clumsy, you can remove it. So is the red hat chart and staggered chart. Point chart. Pareto chart. Line chart is a 3D axis. See? Staggered chart. So this is how you can get whatever the chart you want, okay? Swiping the rows once again, like this. And finally, I just want only class tab. I want to show you the last one. Okay, how to get this only class tab? Like this. So now you just see this. What is the custom set? For example, you are expecting goal fund mounting equipment as a one custom set. So you see that, click it, custom set, and click one. See now, this is the custom set. For example, if I drag it into this one, only those two things will appear. Because I have done the custom set, only golfing and mounting, see, only these two things, on total. But if you want all, again, so this is the custom set, right? Because custom set means, if, say for example, there are 100 products are there. If you want to see high importance products or high priority products, what you will do is you will select those things and click custom set. Then obviously you will get all those things. So now if you want everything once again, you go ahead and drag it. So only these two things, right? So now just select the product tab instead of custom set. See like this. So what do you mean by custom set? For example, to second quarter and fourth quarter, you are thinking importance. You select these two things and you go ahead here. Save as a custom set. So what will happen? So this is high priority quarters. Okay, done. So for example, if you want in future high priority countries, high priority quarters, and high priority products, because you selected, right, custom set one is I selected only two quarters. So now once you select the high priority quarters, only 2 and 4 only will be appear. It will be useful if you are 4 or 5, it's not useful, right? But if there are 100 products are there, in that 100 products, there are 30 products are high priority. If you select one time, the next time onwards you can drag and drop. There are two tabs will be there. This is our original tab where you can see, and the custom set will appear in the next tab. You can see it. Whatever you are creating, it is created. So see, 2 and 4 only appearing because this is the high priority quarters. If you want high means whatever the custom set one you selected, you drag and drop. Then obviously only those two products will come. So in 100 products, if you want 30 products are high priority products, that type of situation, one time you create a custom set, okay, 70 products are high priority, you select those things at one time and then put These are the, say in 100 products, 30 products are high priority. Those 30 products you select and save as a custom set. So in future, anytime, whenever the user they want to see for high priority products, they don't need to select once again only those things. Okay, they can simply drag and drop because you already created it for them. So it will be useful for the users while they are analyzing it. Okay, so this is how you can create the custom sets and which will be useful for the users in future. So like this, you can create n number of custom sets which will be used by the users frequently. So any questions guys here? And if you remember this analysis studio, right? So maybe you can select all the values, all the products. So you know everything, top, bottom, total, sums of totals, expand, down level, show attributes. Attributes means it's which one it is using for this product line code actually using. See, because you know, right, while we are creating the dimensional modeling, I am taking the backend code as a product line code, but showing number caption as a mounting equipment. So this is the code actually it is using for getting. So that is what attribute. For showing this one, what is the business key you are using? 992 is the product line code. Okay. So this is how you can get whatever the things you want. Any other things? So if you want once again back all the values, yes, obviously. So any questions guys till now? Any questions? The overall in the analysis studio. So this analysis studio, the source is whatever you are creating, DMR package. So this is how you can get whatever the things you want. Right? So anything else, you can save this report. Say, for example, you did this one. You can save any analysis studio report. Okay, this is the sample analysis studio. Like your report studio or query studio, you can do this one also. The user directly they can open this one. Just save it. Already the same name is there. So, but anyhow, you want to continue. So this is the sample analysis studio. Okay, and if you want to save as with another name, if you want to open any another analysis studio like this, if you want to open, so I think brain analysis studio I have created previously, so you can see that. That means same thing, how you will save the query studio report, same thing here also you can save the analysis studio report, right, like this. So this is what, if you want to create a new analysis studio, if you click it, it will blank page will come. Yes, you can proceed further. And all these things are you already aware of that, settings and all those things. Yeah. Okay, you just open our things. So you can open in the PDF format, you can open in the Excel format, you can open in the 2002 format. Okay, what are the things you can do? So you can open in the CSV format also. For example, if you want to open the PDF format, so it will be like this. See, like this. And from here also you can go back and you can open in any other formats. And you can see this one, these are also same thing. If you click here or here, same concept. Settings, nothing. Data format, set number of visible elements, everything is same. We already know that. Yeah. Any other questions, guys, here? So only the one thing is you must know that custom set. Custom set is if there are 200 products are there, which one is you actually need it. So you just take it as a one of the things and then you can use it. Any questions here, Srini and all those people?
Yeah, no question, sorry. It's yeah, everything is good, and we got the software right. So now we will get you the things.
Right. You can go ahead and download the things. Maybe it will
Yeah,
take
yeah,
some time.
yeah.
Downloading it.
Probably this by this weekend, at least we will start some things. So we will come to you.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Next,
thank you.
any questions in the analysis studio? Maybe yesterday some people they didn't join, right? So they're able to understand or it's clear animation or Priyanka for you guys. Is it clear? Yes, Priyanka, are you able to understand? The people who didn't join yesterday, are they able to understand?
Yeah. Just tell me my laptop shut down.
Animesh laptop just shut down, but yeah, we're getting it.
Okay, cool. Okay, please go through the recordings. Maybe the recordings is already there in the okay. Maybe Anchit also will upload today. Please go through the recordings, which are you because everything is dependent on the previous class. So you tomorrow before tomorrow's class, please go through the last 2 days also. So it will be very clear for you because you missed one of the main important class.